Hello and welcome to the Armchair Pundits Manchester United review show, or should we say reaction. I'm your boy Monts, and yeah, Ruben Amorim has been sacked, and about time too. I was getting sick and tired of results, to be honest with you. The up and down of the performances, the smoke and mirrors in the post-match commentary from him and the reviews from him, the hierarchy, are they backing him, are they not? There's just a lot of noise and a lot of nonsense coming from United from the beginning of the season, and it's been to our detriment. We've conceded 30 goals this season in 20 games. We've scored 34 and we're sitting on 31 points. Still below a poor performing Liverpool, and probably maybe a game, I'd even go as far as to say 2 games of bad performances away from sitting around, let's say, 14th. So are we much better than last season? Really? So I know before I get into this, I always ask you guys to click that join, that subscribe, follow us on all our social handles, YouTube, X, Instagram, and TikTok. So right back into it. Yeah. On my previous post matches and all my reactions, I always kind of comment on us putting our best foot forward. And is this the hierarchy listening? Or is this a knee-jerk reaction to Ruben Amorim's outlandish comments after the Leeds performance? Look, for me, Wolves was bad. Horrible. Leeds was just marginally better, but it's still nothing to shout from the hills about. They're newly promoted. We are a mainstay in the Premier League, so we should be really able to step forward and say, right, boom, we're going to step all over you guys. 3 points is a must. 1 win in 5 in December, Christmas, when we know it's busy. You need to rack up the points. So the question kind of bodes, is the problem really the manager, or is it the structure above, the hierarchy? You've got to ask the question, is it the owner versus the coaches or the managers that they bring in? Why is it that all the elite managers that we take on, they succeed everywhere else, they come into United, the likes of Mourinho, Van Gaal, Ten Hag, and they fall over? They can't seem to get a proper run where everyone has a vote of confidence. I mean, Van Gaal's probably the only one. All right, and Mourinho, they've got their little trophy, but I'm talking about like a proper succession, like a proper, run of results and real good performances, something that no one can really second guess. So I'm talking about all round, not just like nicking a cup here, nicking a cup there. No, not luckily neither. I'm talking, we look like comprehensively a different team, and we look good for it too, longevity wise. When are we going to see that? When are we going to get that? Why have we not been able to like transition that over to the new managers that have come in? So it kind of drives towards the criticism of, is it a hierarchy that are really introducing the tactics that we should be using? Or are we listening to the coaches and really taking heed to what they want to introduce and want to influence, and kind of gearing our transfer window towards supporting them? So for me, for a while, I've been really, really struggling with what suits United. Because all these short-term fixes are not what represent United properly, in my view. We need something long-term. And I thought Amorim was the long-term idea. But clearly, I got it wrong again. He's out the door. Now, as viewers, I want to ask you the question. Would Arteta have been given time? Would Klopp have been given time? Would Maresca, I know he's out the door, but would he have been given time? I mean, he's out the door anyway. So, but the question I'm asking you is it just at United that we don't really seem to give the managers enough time to come, step in, and really make a name for themselves and change the trajectory of United? I know we're a big club. It comes with a heavy weight on the shoulders, and realistically, someone needs to be able to bear it, to be able to bear it. Another manager's gone, but the same problem's going to remain, right? Can we make this squad, or can we turn this squad of players into winners? This poor run of form, can we turn it into really winning performances? Now, for me, as a United fan, getting rid of Amorim means that you've got an idea of who you're going for next. I'm hearing the likes of Xavi. I'm hearing Someone even said an outlandish thing like Xabi Alonso is no way. Can't see him going from Real Madrid to Man United, let alone him being an ex-Liverpool player. But, all of those things it's just more noise. Like, we need to fix the problem. We can't just keep on sacking what we call the problem and then recycling the squad. Because if the squad players are the same and we're sacking the managers, new manager's going to come in, it's going to be the same issue. If we're rejigging the squad and keeping the manager, the same issue. It has to be the hierarchy. It has to be the guys above that are making all the decisions that are making this whole Man United situation even more difficult. I think it's fair to say the job at United is the hardest one in football right now. And I don't know what the answer is. Before you go, please make sure you subscribe, you join, you follow us on all our socials, X, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. It's your boy Muds. Here's to the next chapter. Peace.